Morning, Sheldon. Come dance with me.
No.
The Big Bang Theory isn't just one of the smartest sitcoms ever made, it's also one of the funniest.
Shake it, baby, shake it! Muy caliente, Sheldon!
For 12 seasons, these brilliant and brilliantly awkward characters brought science, sarcasm, and a whole lot of heart to primetime TV. But even in a show about geniuses, not everything was perfect. From physics, fails to continuity goofs and on-set slip-ups, these mistakes somehow made it all the way into the final cut. And most fans never even noticed. Today, we're counting down 20 mistakes that were left in The Big Bang Theory. Number 20. Raj talks in front of Penny. Raj's selective mutism was one of the funniest running gags.
Are you talking to me?
Is there another Benny here?
Until it wasn't. In one early episode, he jokes in front of Penny without a drop of alcohol, and no one even notices.
Okay, fine. We'll just play one-on-one until he gets back. Well, the only way we can play teams at this point is if we cut Raj in half.
Oh, sure. Cut the foreigner in half. There's a billion more where he came from.
Next episode, he's silent again. Either he was suddenly cured, or the writers hit mute on their own continuity.
Hey, if you guys need a fourth, I'll play.
Number 19. The shirt that turned into socks. We've all lost socks in the laundry, but Sheldon seems to have found some.
Do you think that if Leonard and I keep dating, he'll eventually get bored with me?
That depends.
While talking to Penny, he's folding a blue t-shirt on his laundry board. Then, without warning, poof! The shirt turns into socks.
He was going on and on about this college and that grad school, and I didn't want him to think I was some kind of stupid loser.
You thought the opposite of stupid loser was community college graduate?
And seconds later, the shirt magically reappears. Forget physics. This is pure laundry sorcery. Somewhere, a continuity editor probably still has nightmares about this one.
You know, there are a lot of successful people in this country who are community college graduates.
Yeah, but you were neither.
Number 18. The broken roommate agreement. No pets. 12-hour guest notice. No exceptions. That's the law of the land, according to Sheldon Cooper.
When you say non-related female, you still mean human, right?
Of course, pets are banned under the roommate agreement, with the exception of service animals, such as seeing eye dogs and one day cybernetically enhanced helper monkeys.
A man who once made his best friend sign a 31-page contract just to live with him. And yet, Leonard breaks every rule and Sheldon doesn't care. Even worse, Sheldon himself adopts multiple cats, completely violating his own clause.
Hey. Oh, no.
For someone who treats the roommate agreement like sacred scripture, he sure has selective enforcement. Maybe he discovered a loophole.
Mom, what an unexpected pleasure.
My, that's a powerful smell.
Or maybe Rule 1 secretly reads, ignore everything when it's funny. Number 17. Bernadette's super long pregnancy.
We're gonna be parents? We're gonna get to board planes first.
Bernadette announced she was pregnant on Valentine's Day.
We'll find another time to tell him I'm pregnant.
Whispering the news to a rabbit she and Howard found in their hot tub. Romantic, right? Fast forward to December, and baby Hallie finally arrives.
That one.
Now, do the math. If she already knew she was pregnant in February, conception had to happen in January. That means Bernadette was pregnant for 11 months. Either she's part elephant, or time just moves differently in Pasadena. Fans even tried to justify it by saying we missed a time jump, but the show never mentioned one. Number 16. Bob or Wyatt?
She's my twin sister. She thinks she's funny, but frankly, I've never been able to see it.
It's because you have no measurable sense of humor, Shelley.
How exactly would one measure a sense of humor? A humormometer?
We all know Penny's dad as Wyatt, the man who calls Leonard a keeper. But rewind to season 2, and suddenly her dad's name is Bob Yep.
I mean, my mom could have just said, Bob, get over it, she's a girl, move on. But she didn't, not one word.
In one episode, Penny keeps referring to him as Bob, and then he magically becomes Wyatt.
Yeah, okay, I think this ends the ex-boyfriend portion of our evening.
Well, I'm just glad you finally found yourself a keeper.
Thanks, Wyatt. I'm a keeper.
For the rest of the show, maybe he's got a secret identity, or maybe the writers just forgot. Guess not everyone on The Big Bang Theory has Sheldon's perfect memory.
Well, that's very disappointing. Bye.
Oh, hey, there's been something I've been meaning to tell you.
Number 15. Where was Leonard in 2009?
I guess I'll see you.
Okay, have a safe trip.
Thank you.
In season 2, Leonard's in the Arctic.
Can I just say something? How about we take a moment to think about where we are right now? I mean, this is literally the top of the world. Only a handful of people in all of human history will ever see what we are going to see.
But in season 5, he brags about a Comic-Con drawing from the same summer.
Check it out. Jim Lee drew this of me 2 years ago at Comic-Con.
So unless teleportation was part of his research, something doesn't add up. Either he split the atom or just split the timeline. Classic sitcom physics.
3 months. This is gonna be great.
Number 14. Dilated eyes. Leslie Winkle might be a physics genius, but apparently she's not a medical one.
You did this?
Yeah, I noticed it when I got up to get a glass of water, so I fixed it. Now you can show that quarks are asymptotically free at high energies. Pretty cool, huh?
Cool?
When she flirts with Leonard, she points out that his pupils dilate when he looks at Penny, and jokes that it could mean he's either attracted to her or a heroin addict.
So how about it?
Gee,
Is it the waitress?
Penny? What about her?
Well, I thought I saw your pupils dilate when you looked at her, which, unless you're a heroin addict, points to sexual attraction.
Funny? Yes. Accurate? Not so much. Because heroin doesn't dilate pupils, it shrinks them.
I did have a poppy seed bagel for breakfast, which could give a positive urine test for opiates, but certainly not dilate my pupils, so I guess there was no point in bringing it up.
Looks like even brilliant physicists can miss a basic biology fact. At least she was right about one thing. Dilated pupils can mean love.
I thought you weren't interested in me.
That was before I saw you handling that beautiful piece of wood between your legs.
You mean my cello?
No, I mean the obvious crude double entendre. I'm seducing you.
Number 13. Sheldon's spot.
Do you guys mind if I start?
Penny, that's where I sit.
It's sacred, it's precise, it's his spot. Sheldon has measured every angle, airflow, lighting, and TV visibility, to prove that no other seat in the apartment compares. So when someone else sits there, you'd expect a full meltdown, right?
Good afternoon and welcome to today's Physics Bowl practice round. I'm Penny and I'll be your host because apparently I didn't have anything else to do on a Saturday afternoon, and isn't that just a little sad?
Well, not always. Across several episodes, Penny, Leonard, and even random guests take his seat, and Sheldon says nothing. No, that's my spot. No passive-aggressive glare. Just silence.
As a result, I've placed it in a state of eternal dibs.
The man who once declared eternal dibs suddenly forgets his own rule. Either Sheldon's growing as a person, or the writers finally ran out of ways to make Bazinga sound new. Either way, it's the ultimate paradox in sitcom history. Number 12. The Jenga Time Warp. Howard, Leonard, and Raj are playing Donkey Kong Jenga, while Howard vents about Bernadette not wanting kids.
I'm still trying to wrap my mind around it. I always thought I'd be a dad someday.
Well, me too. You're so caring. I've often pictured you guiding a young boy into manhood.
Seems simple, right? Until you realize the game doesn't follow the laws of time or physics. Raj makes a move, the camera cuts, and suddenly he makes the exact same move again. Then Leonard starts to play, but the tower resets itself.
There you go, Howard. Sounds like Raj will have your babies. Problem solved.
Hey, just because a man shows caring for another man doesn't mean he's displaying the love that dare not speak its name.
It's as if the editor hit rewind mid-scene. Maybe Sheldon's infinite universe theory applies to Jenga too, because this version definitely exists in a parallel timeline.
What are you gonna do?
I don't know. I can't see a life where I don't have kids. I mean, people have kids. I mean, even Donkey Kong had Donkey Kong Jr.
Number 11. Howard the Astronaut.
It's me, Sheldon. It's me. I'm going up in space. Technically, I'm an astronaut.
We love Howard, but let's be real. There's no universe where NASA signs him up for space. He's motion sick, undersized, terrified of enclosed spaces, and once fainted during basic training.
I was gonna freshen up for you, but I blacked out a little on the way to the bathroom.
Surprise!
What are you doing here?
I'm here to help you get through this.
Yet somehow he's cleared for orbit like a Marvel superhero in a rocket suit. Sure, the sets looked accurate and even real astronauts praised the show's attention to detail, but the physics? Not so much. In real life, Howard wouldn't make it past the centrifuge.
A quick question, I missed it in the briefing. How much urine do these suits hold?
Still, watching our favorite engineer touch the stars was sweet, even if it broke every law of aerospace reality. Number 10. He can dance. Sheldon Cooper once declared that he doesn't dance.
Which posits the existence of an infinite number of Sheldons and an infinite number of universes. I assure you that none of them am I dancing.
Are you fun in any of them?
The math would suggest that in a few, I'm a clown made of candy.
In The Gothowitz Deviation, he insists that in no possible universe is he out there dancing, but we later see him do exactly that.
I bet he looks like a spider on a hot plate.
No, thank you, but for the record, I'm an excellent dancer, proficient in the rumba, waltz, and cha-cha.
Really?
In another episode, Sheldon brags that he's an excellent dancer, and even lists the rumba, waltz, and cha-cha as his specialties. We've even seen him do a full-on line dance while high on cold medicine.
The flamenco.
Either way, he's definitely got moves like a theoretical physicist. Number 9. Sheldon's cat allergies. Early in the show, Sheldon claims he's deathly allergic to cats.
Oh, I hope that scratching post is for you.
I know what you're thinking. I've taken your asthma into account. There's a feline geneticist in San Diego who's developed the cutest little hypoallergenic calicos.
Yet later, he adopts 7 of them after breaking up with Amy, cuddling them without a single sneeze. Did he secretly invent a cure?
Aren't you gonna introduce us to your little friend?
My apologies, Raj, Howard. I'd like you to meet Dr. Robert Oppenheimer.
Did Pasadena change its pollen count? Either way, his sinuses went from fragile to feline-friendly overnight. For a man with an eidetic memory, he sure forgot his own allergy.
Thank you, Amy. Here's your cat. And here's your $20.
Number 8. Why didn't any of Sheldon and Amy's families attend their Nobel ceremony?
And my other family, who I'm so happy to have here with us.
Winning a Nobel Prize is the biggest moment of Sheldon and Amy's professional lives, so it's a little strange that none of their families are there to witness it. Sheldon's mum, who used to cut up his hot dogs and sing Soft Kitty, missing. His siblings, who pop up often across both shows, nowhere. Amy's parents, who she frequently struggles with, also absent. Money clearly wasn't the issue. Sheldon and Amy flew all 5 friends to Sweden and put them up in a very nice hotel. The show never explains the family's absence, but it does allow Sheldon to deliver one of his most emotional lines ever.
I apologize if I haven't been the friend you deserve. But I want you to know, in my way, I love you all.
Heartwarming? Absolutely. Still a head scratcher? Definitely. Number 7. What happened to Amy's old apartment after the repairs were finished?
I accept this 5-week mission to share a living space with my girlfriend.
Amy temporarily moves into Penny's former apartment while repairs are being done on her own place. But once those repairs are complete, something unexpected happens. She and Sheldon decide to stay.
Are you saying you'd like to live with me?
I'm open to the possibility.
The show never addresses Amy's original apartment again. What happened to her old furniture? Did she move it? Donate it? Secretly store it in a room Sheldon refuses to open? This tiny loose end is never resolved, despite being ripe for comedic bickering.
Of course, there's always your apartment.
Sure. We could live in my apartment.
I hate your apartment.
Number 6. Sheldon can't spell.
Hold on.
What?
Who told you you could touch my board?
No one?
Yeah, I don't come into your house and touch your board.
There are no incorrect equations on my board.
Dr. Sheldon Cooper, theoretical physicist, mathematical prodigy, and bad speller. While calculating his life expectancy to survive long enough for the singularity, his whiteboard shows an unexpected mistake.
At best, I have 60 years left.
How long, huh?
60 only takes me to here. I need to get to here.
What's there?
The earliest estimate of the singularity.
The word fusion is spelled fussion with an extra H. It's not exactly rocket science, but for someone obsessed with accuracy, that's a pretty big oversight.
So you're upset about missing out on becoming some sort of freakish, self-aware robot?
By this much?
You'd think Leonard, the spelling bee champion, would have caught that one.
Who won?
Oh, she thought she had me with a positura, but I shut that down expeditiously. EXPEDITIOUSLY, expeditiously.
Number 5. The changing catcher.
Today's first pitch will be delivered to home plate by science. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I present to you a working prototype of the Mars rover!
Howard gets to throw the first pitch at an Angels game. Well, sort of. He builds a Mars rover to deliver the baseball very slowly.
And here's the windup. And the pitch.
So slowly, in fact, that the catcher behind home plate leaves, runs errands, and somehow reappears later in the wide shot. It's one guy. In the close-up, a totally different dude, not to mention the vanishing mask and chest protector.
Okay, while we're waiting for the ball to arrive, here's some fun facts about Mars. You suck, Wolowitz!
We're calling this one out as a major continuity foul ball. Number 4. How do you spell restricted?
Sheldon, I have a working understanding of physics.
Yeah, good for you, and don't stop working on it.
You still going to tell him about you-know-who?
Yep.
Still gonna introduce him?
Not on your life.
When Howard is working with Stephen Hawking, Sheldon does everything he can to meet his idol.
What are you all staring at? Have you ever seen a man try to get a meeting with Stephen Hawking before?
But while we're distracted by the French maid costume and shiny belts, there's one hilarious background mistake.
Please, 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 let me meet Hawking. I told you no.
But I said I'm sorry.
No, you said, would it help if I said I'm sorry?
The restricted area sign behind Howard's lab is missing the letter R. So it actually says restricted area.
Sheldon, you're a condescending jerk. Why on earth would I want to do something nice for you?
To go to Jewish heaven?
Jews don't have heaven.
Wait, then to avoid Jewish hell?
Number 3, can Amy ice skate or not?
You wore it the night we went ice skating, remember?
You mean the night that I went ice skating and you stood at the rail Googling the symptoms of hypothermia?
We made one heck of a team, huh?
During Sheldon and Amy's breakup, Sheldon returns her scarf, reminding her she wore it when they went ice skating. Cute memory, right? Except Amy can't ice skate.
I actually can't go ice skating. I have unnaturally brittle ankles.
Is there any part of your body that's normal?
She literally said in a previous season that she has unnaturally brittle ankles. So, unless Amy risked shattering her bones for a date, this is one cold mistake. Maybe Sheldon dreamed the whole thing while Googling hypothermia symptoms.
The cold air will trigger Leonard's asthma, and it plays right into my well-known fear of getting flattened by a Zamboni.
Now you're helping them find ways to make us miserable?
I'm sorry, Leonard, I'm a problem solver, it's what I do.
Number 2. When did the elevator break?
Get in!
That elevator is practically a character, but the timeline makes no sense. Leonard says it's been broken since 2003.
You are so naive. Just like I was 7 years ago.
Then later insists it's 2006.
If we take the dish off, it might fit in the elevator.
Yes, but the elevator's been broken for 2 years.
And Howard acts shocked by the explosion he literally caused.
Give me that.
What'd you do that for? I had plenty of time.
You're welcome.
Maybe the blast ripped a hole in space-time, or maybe the writers just forgot. Either way, that elevator carried more inconsistencies than passengers. Number 1. Sheldon's Superman mistake.
Hold on, Doctor. Leonard, where are your social skills? This man is clearly upset. We should invite him in for a hot beverage.
We all know Sheldon has an eidetic memory and is obsessed with comic book accuracy. But even he isn't immune to a superhero slip-up.
If you don't have any other plans, do you want to join us for Thai food and a Superman movie marathon?
A marathon? Wow, how many Superman movies are there?
You're kidding, right?
When explaining Superman's rescue of Lois Lane, Sheldon describes him swooping down and catching her just above the ground, slicing her into 3 pieces.
Lois Lane is falling, accelerating at an initial rate of 32 feet per second. Superman swoops down to save her by reaching out 2 arms of steel. Miss Lane, who is now traveling at approximately 120 miles an hour, hits them and is immediately sliced into 3 equal pieces.
Not quite. In the actual movie, Superman flies up to catch Lois long before she hits the ground.
God, look up there.
What the hell's that?
Easy, miss. I've got you.
You've got me! Who's got you?
For someone who corrects everyone else's facts, this might be the biggest super mistake of all.
You shut your damn mouth!
Every genius slips up sometimes, even the smartest show on TV. From physics, fails to misspelled science, these little mistakes just make The Big Bang Theory even more fun to rewatch. Which one shocked you the most?
Where's my daddy puppet?
Drop your favorite goof in the comments and don't forget to subscribe for more behind-the-scenes secrets, sitcom bloopers, and comedy deep dives. Only on Dr. Vibo.
That's what makes it get all funky.